What's up, guys? Davis here for another installment of Ribs War Journal. When last left off, just finished Alderaan, going to check out Tavus' ship because he had called everyone to retreat because he wanted to regroup, and we found the location of it. So I go there, get by security really easily. There's like a guy when I get in there, and he's like, "Oh, hey, where are you from?" And I lie, and I'm like, "Oh, I was with so and so. I think I said I was with Needles on Terrace," and the guy just lets me in. There's like really not much more security clearance I needed, which is, I think, silly because if you know one person, like I've been my entire game, my whole point has been to hunt down Havoc Squad, and if you knew some trained soldier, you know I was good, is like trying to hunt you down and stop you, you'd think maybe you'd spread the picture around, you know, to your people, just so if they saw you on the street or wherever, they would know to shoot you or to run away because you were the guy. But no. Apparently, they have no clue who I am, even though I've been, like, systematically disassembling each part of the operation like a fucking commando. Anywho, so I get in, and my goal is to disable the hyperdrive engines, like, sabotage, so they can't jump, and then I guess the fleet can just come in and stop them. So I go around doing that. My cover doesn't last too long. Then I have to just fight everyone and their goddamn brother as I get to Tavus. On the way, though, I run into Wraith, another member of Havoc Squad. I totally forgot about her. Early in the game, like, she was the first Havoc member I had to deal with, I guess, outside of when we were part of the same team. She had kidnapped the senator for, like, a quick mission. I don't know, it wasn't really all that cool, and I totally forgot about her, but it was good to see her back. A little quick exchange, then we fight and I kill her. Kind of disappointing there because she just is not a hard fight. She dies really quickly. We didn't even exchange many words. It was just weird. After all, every other Havoc Squad member kind of got... They were like an entire planet, essentially, I had to go through just to get to them. And it felt just weird to, like, talk to her for 2 seconds and then just fight her really quick. Anyways, made my way to the bridge, mercilessly killing everybody, where I encountered Tavus. This is disappointing, I'm going to be honest. I talked to him, you know... We exchange some words, and then we fight, which is what was going to happen anyways. But the fight isn't all that fun to begin with. He just kind of sits there and does just like regular commando moves. The only difference is his electricity move knocks back, but otherwise it's just a kind of straight spank and tank, I guess you'd say. And then once you don't kill him right away, once you get him down low enough, you know, it stops the fight, and you have a talk with him, and he just like becomes this little bitch. He, like, caves and, like, is whining and about to cry. And, boy, was that a buzzkill. Here I am, this guy that I've been chasing through the universe, trying to stop, and he's, like, this huge badass who led Havoc Squad and is, like, disgruntled and this and that. And I thought he would go down like a man. No, instead, he's, like, whining about how he killed everybody and da-da-da-da-da, and he's all wrong. And I couldn't even bring myself to kill him. Which I was like looking forward to. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna kill this guy so hard. But no, there was no fun in it. I was like, all right, you're a little bitch. Like you, fine, whatever, go to jail. I was just so sad that I didn't get my awesome like epic movie moment. Ugh, terrible. But you know, whatever. Stuff happens. It's the first act. So after we take down Tavus, I talk to my general, who's like, you're awesome, go take some R&R. So I get back on my ship, and it unlocks the legacy system, which is basically just you pick like a last name or a surname that all of your characters on that server will have. I chose Babyback. A friend thought it would be funny. I didn't have a better... I don't think Ribs Davis sounded all that good, so now I'm Ribs Babyback, which I actually... It's kind of grown on me. I think it's kind of funny. So I go back to the Republic fleet and turn in my R&R quest, and of course, that gets cut short. Garza says she needs me immediately for a really important mission. I go to Tatooine real quickly to rescue this operative who's got some information, and I talk to him. Turns out the Empire is developing a super weapon called the Gauntlet, which is basically this giant cannon that shoots ships out of hyperspace, which sounds friggin' awesome, but clearly can't have the Empire with a weapon like that because it will end the war in, like, you know, weeks, if not days. So that kicks off Act 2, where the end goal is to stop that. But my first mission is to go to Balmora and get this guy named Vic Tano, who is a demolitions expert, and we need him to join our team for when we go take it down. So check back tomorrow for a look at Balmora. This time, really Balmora, not just me saying Balmora. So Those of you who are wondering about MMO News Show, it will be back in its regular Monday, Thursday schedule this Thursday. So get excited and tune in for that. I'm Davis, guys. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at Team Davis or some tweets. I'll see y'all later.